The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Hey, somebody once sent me a clip a few years ago. It was very, very moving. There was a video somebody sent me. A fellow named Derek Redmond. Derek Redmond is a British sprinter, and he ran in the Olympics, and he broke a record quite a few times, and he won a few gold medals. He was a really professional, athletic, and exceptional runner, sprinter. But something happened in the 1992 Olympic Games in Barcelona, in Spain. He finished last place in the semifinals in the 1992 Barcelona Games. And this became his most famous moment. Not all of his victories, not all of his gold medals. What happened was he was off to a great beginning. He was running. He was confident in his victory. He seemed like to be the most skilled sprinter in the group. But midway through the race, he suddenly felt acute pain, and he knew that there's no way he was going to be able to continue. What happened was, midway during the run, he tore his hamstring, and it's painful. If anybody ever experienced it, and he hit the floor with tremendous agony and anguish. He was literally, it's like, kidney stone. It's crazy pain. And he was literally crying. He was literally crying from pain. It was horrible. So he's lying on the floor crying, and he's watching the other people continuing the race and reaching the finish line. He was hoping to be the first one, and now he's just on the ground waiting for the emergency personnel to come and take him away. So everybody expected, the ambulance is going to come, they're going to take a stretcher, they'll put him on the stretcher, and they'll take him to the hospital, to the doctor to help him out. Something happened, and it was remarkable. Instead of getting on the stretcher, he stood up and he began limping to the finish line, but it was in excruciating pain. You could see it. The crowd rose to their feet and started to cheer him with such enthusiasm and passion. Literally, the standing ovation was astounding in its potency and its power and its appreciation. But then something happened. A man sitting in the crowd jumped onto the track. The security guards right away came to attack him, to move him away. This is tight security, Olympics. But this man pushed everybody. He was a big, strong guy, and he dashed towards Redmond, towards Derek. Security desperately tried to stop him. What is he about to do? Who knows what's going to be the next horror movie here? But he breached their blockades, broke through them. He came up right behind Derek, the wounded sprinter, and he grabbed his arm. So Derek turned around to see who it was. It was his father. And his father hugged him, and he literally helped him finish the race. People just stood and applauded to no end. I would say it was one of the finest moments of the Olympics, because it brought out a moment that was deeper than what all the competition could bring out. He came in last place on that day. Not just last place, but way after all of the other sprinters. But I would say that he and his father scored another type of victory that day. A victory that you score not through winning a race, but that you score through the sense of attachment and a relationship that can't be substituted by anything else. And he prevailed in demonstrating not only the power of the human spirit, that he'll continue, but his father's connection to him and being there for him when he was limping, when he was wounded, to help him reach the goal that he wanted to reach.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org